eNCA's Malungelo Booi is at the mine this morning with the latest. Good morning, Malungelo. Last we heard about 9 hours or more ago was that there's been several miners who had been rescued after the confirmation that 3 had died yesterday. What's the latest you've got for us?
That's right, Pradan. In fact, we know that the rescue operations will resume this morning. Yesterday, they were able to recover the bodies of at least 3 mine workers. Today, they'll try and find the 2 that are still underground, still missing. There, we have been told, Pradan, that the rescuers are working under very difficult conditions underground because apparently it's actually quite warm there. The heat is unbearable, so what they're trying to do is to cool down the area. What we're not sure about is how vast the area is where they're trying to locate or find these 2 other miners that are believed to be underground. And also, Braden, and besides the temperature, what other challenges that these rescuers are also battling to overcome? But of course, we will know when the spokesperson for the mine comes here at around 7 o'clock. But as you rightfully said, this incident, Braden, is the second one in a space of just a month here at Sibanye-Stillwater. In May, 7 other mine workers died when a seismic event happened in Driefontein, not very far, few kilometers really from where we are. That's where those 7 miners died. And of course, this again at the time, Braden, there was a lot of outrage over that particular incident. And of course, this one as well has seen a lot of outrage, especially from mining unions, from AMCU and as well as NUM, calling on authorities to be tough on this company.
Now, we saw last week the CEO of Sibanye, Malungelo, Neil Froneman, telling investors that the company had seen recently regression in safety performance, and he was blaming the majority of the accidents on human error.
That was quite interesting, Braden. That's interesting he said that, because during the memorial service of those 7 miners who died in Driefontein, there was a lot of talk as to everything possible must be done to ensure that the safety of mine workers is prioritized. Even him as the CEO of the mine had said that they were doing everything possible to make sure that they prioritize the safety of mine workers. And of course, it was said that at the time that when mine workers feel like wherever they're going, they feel that the work conditions are not conducive for them, are not safe, they must raise their voices and not go underground if they feel like they don't feel safe. And a question was also posed as to whether will a mine worker be able to tell their boss that they don't feel safe to go underground. There was a lot of question. There was a lot of question around that. But of course, this the latest incident at this mine has seen unions also again saying that a lot has to be done to make sure that the safety of mine workers is prioritized. But the company, in a statement, Braden, that they issued, it was a bit confusing to me, because they're saying that this incident, this incident happened at an abandoned workplace. So that's a bit confusing to me, and it raises a question as to how did these mine workers end up in that abandoned workplace if that area was abandoned, and if those mine workers perhaps were not meant to be there, how did then they end up there? That's the question then that they will have to answer. And I suppose, Braden, that's the question that the minister and the unions will be asking this company.
Thank you very much, Malungelo. We'll catch up with you later on as the rescue operations maybe resume sometime this morning. That's eNCA's Malungelo Booi out at the Sibanye-Kloof mine. That's a Stillwater mine, and where 3 mine workers died yesterday. There's 2 others who are still missing.